Refractive index of water 1.33, N of water 1.33. By the way, refractive index has no unit, which it means in physics is the ratio between the speed of light in vacuum and the speed of light in medium. The examiner is asking to calculate the speed of light in water. So N equals C over V. So V is the speed of light in water. So it is C over N. The speed of light in vacuum, 3 times 10 powered by 8, divided by the refractive index of water, 1.33. So the refractive index with the speed of light in water, which is 2.256 10 powered by 8 meters second minus 1. My answer has 3 significant figures. So I get 2 marks, 2 out of 2. For section B, I'm reading the question quickly. Person swimming underwater, person looking up toward the surface. We have 3 rays, A, B, and C. And all of these rays are incident on the surface of water. Each ray changes direction at the surface of water. Meaning we change direction in physics, we call it because of refraction, due to the change in speed, due to change in optical density. Light from rays A and B reaches the person's eye. So we need to draw the kind of refracted rays, or maybe total internal reflection reaching the person's eye. Most of the light from C does not reach the person's eye, and this is definitely because the refracted ray is going to refract or change direction away from the normal as the light transfers from water to air. So the examiner is asking to explain the path of ray A, B, and C after each ray changes direction at the surface of the water. So in this section, you don't have to worry at all. The examiner is asking to explain. It means to give an answer or an account of something with reasons. So why the path of ray A, B, and C after each ray changes direction at the surface of water. So remember that you draw the normal. One more point, the incident ray coming from the tree in the water, in the air which is less dense, to the water which is more dense. So the refracted ray, it's kind of changing direction or refracted and close to the normal. So I cannot say it's there is a kind of bending when the light transfer from a medium to another medium. But the most important keyword here, I should start my answer by saying what happens to the ray A. So for ray A, I would say it refracts toward the normal. And remember that, and also N is incident on what? On the person's or the diver's eyes. So I get 1 mark. And the reason for this one, because the speed of light inside, for example, water, less than the speed of light in air. For ray B, I think the angle of incidence here, it's more than critical angle. It's a really high angle of incidence. So I think that the ray, because the examiner mentioned in the previous section or before this section as an introduction, he said that the rays or the refracted or any rays or the extension of these rays, they go directly toward the person's eye. So I would say, so the ray B reaches the person's or the diver's eye here. But how can I answer section B? So for ray B, I would say the angle of incidence. But this angle of incidence in water, I have to mention the medium. is more than critical angle. This is the reason, but I forget to mention what the name of the phenomena in this case. So I would say it's total internal reflection, and this total internal reflection happens or occurs under the water in the denser medium because the angle of incidence of ray B more than critical angle. So I think I already covered indicative point 1C and IC2 and 3 and 4. For C, I draw normal here, definitely. The ray coming from the water and with an angle less than critical angle. So I would say the refracted ray will go or change direction away from the normal into the air. So I would say for the ray C, the refracted ray transfer or travels away from the normal with an angle of refraction more than angle of incidence. And remember that the speed of light in air more than the speed of light in water. So it's a normal refraction. So as a result, because the refracted ray transmitted or travel or refracted, I think I should change the word travel. Should I change this word? I'm happy with the word that transmitted away from the normal, and it's a kind of refraction happened, which is away from the normal, which indicates that the speed of light in air more than the speed of light in glass in water. So finally, none of the refracted rays reach the person's eyes. We should did an incident on the person's eyes. So for this section we get 6 marks.